Hey guys, Runescape here, back with another episode. This week, we dive into the clue logs once again and tackle some more medium clues. For those of you who watch my collection log series, you may remember that we have 2 slots left, the dreaded masks. This is completing Runescape. Okay, so I know I'm not done with these mediums yet, but I got 150 of them here that I kind of just want to get done and opened, just to see if we kind of get lucky on them. I still have about 350 more clues to do, but looking at the log, I'm just gonna scroll down. We're just looking for the sheep mask and the bat mask, so let's see if we can get lucky and be done with this super early. That'd be awesome. Not really going to actually expect to get them. I think they're 1 in 1200. I don't really remember off the top of my head. I know that's 2.5 mil. We're still gonna re-roll it, and we actually got a better reward anyway. So I know I say this reminder every single time, but we do re-roll everything just to get that many more rolls for these 2 masks, or any slot that I'm missing, I guess. So far, we're not making too bad of money with this, I guess. Actually, if we're not getting a fortunate in that wasn't too bad. Almost a third of the way done with the caskets I've already got saved up. The only ones I'm not re-rolling, or at least not trying to re-roll, are any caskets where I get a master clue in. Just because, as far as I'm aware of, the only way to get masters is actually doing clues and from Scripture of Bic. Which eventually, after I completely empty this out, that's going to be my main way of getting any clue, because I really don't plan on farming like hellhounds or anything like that. Not doing so hot here as far as getting one of these uniques done. But, you know, only having 2 left to get, I'm not really not too hopeful, at least on the first opening, to get either of them. And this has actually been very chill compared to what I've been doing lately in some of these videos. I kind of miss doing clues. Through doing mediums though, like I've been getting rid of some of my teleports that I used for the easy clues, just so I can kind of clean up my preset a little bit. Hards and elites and masters are going to take forever. Because I know that when I looked up average completion, like quote-unquote KC for easies and mediums, it was roughly about, I don't know, about 1200 to 2000 that the average people were completing it at. Unfortunately, hards and elites and masters are that is a very good clue. You know I say I re-roll everything, but I'm gonna keep that. That's like what, triple, quadruple forts. But yeah, like hards, elites, and masters are like upwards of 20 and 50k or something to finish the log. That is another triple fort. Jeez. I'm gonna keep that. Not getting lucky as far as getting a log slot, but as far as the actual money that I'm making from just these, what, 147 I started with? Just these 147 is actually pretty good money. We're gonna keep it. Because I can keep my rerolls going. So I think if, I think from now on, at least, if it's over like 2 mil, we'll go ahead and keep it and not reroll it. But if it's still like, you know, 1 mil, 1.5 or something like that, I'm not really going to be phased by rerolling it. Heading into the last third of these caskets. It'd be nice to at least get one of these kind of knocked off for the time being. mil clue. Roll that black headband. Down to about our last 30 here, at least for the time being. And just like the easy log, like I'm not gonna try to knock all these out in one shot. I'm gonna progressively do them. Oh man, checkered shirts are actually kind of on that same side of the drop table. Or that same side of the rarity, at least for it. So I think that was close to a failed attempt at a mask. Another almost 3 mil clue. Master. Not really sure how many masters I have saved up, but I kind of can't wait to do those. I actually really enjoy doing masters too. I think the only ones I really don't enjoy doing are my elites, which those are the ones I've basically been downgrading to do these easies and mediums, but eventually I'm gonna have to just suck it up and do them. Our last 5 for the time being. And unlucky. That's okay. Alright, we are gonna go do some more clues and I'll be back. Alright guys, so we're back with about another 200 or so medium caskets. I still got about another 150 to go. Not feeling all too great right now, so please excuse any sniffles or anything that you hear throughout this recording, but hopefully I fixed my audio so that it doesn't sound as quiet when I'm recording. I figured out that apparently my mic has a like onboard volume that's separate from any settings and anything that's on the computer itself. So apparently I had that turned all the way down, which was genius on my part, but 'tis what it is. So hopefully we're gonna get kind of lucky here. I think I've got what sheep and bat mask that we're looking for. I'm gonna try to go through these relatively quickly. Honestly, at this point, I'll be happy with just getting one. I feel a little more optimistic that we'll at least get one. And a set of ranger boots. Totally didn't just get rid of those, but it's fine. And I know some people that watch these videos, they oh, another checkered shirt. We're getting very lucky on checkered shirts lately, but I don't quite remember the drop rate on them, but I know they're kind of more toward that side of the drop table as well, I think. But I know some people probably prefer more of the PVM side of this series, but unfortunately this is another section as well, so we do have to finish off these logs and get them going. And I've almost got them cleaned up now, so feeling a little better about it, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Probably have most of that done either this episode or maybe the one following it. I think in total we have about another 250, maybe 300 more to go. So I'm probably going to end up wrapping those up here, like I said, within the next couple episodes or so, and then we'll get back into some PVM logs, maybe some achievements. I've kind of been thinking about going for the achievements related to some of the boss logs that I've already had completely done, kind of just to make sure that we don't have to go back to those bosses for any reason in the future. But yeah, we're just moving right along. I've actually been very happy with the series so far and what we've done, and can only go up from here, I guess. I meant to reroll. That's okay. About halfway through these ones. At least almost. Be very exciting to actually knock both of these out within these clues, but I don't think I feel quite that optimistic about it. But I think we're sitting around almost 1,400 total solved now of mediums. I think some of the averages I've been looking at are right around like 1,500, upwards of like 4,000. Hopefully I'm not quite that unlucky. But I've been getting a lot faster at mediums. I think I've gotten up to doing about 50 an hour or so now. Somewhere right around that. I'm actually gonna keep that one. I think during my last opening I mentioned that I was going to keep anything that was over 2 mil, but I've blinked since then. Come on, Jagex, just be nice. A little bit of progress would be phenomenal, just to kind of keep me going here. Kind of excited to jump into doing my masters as well. Kind of disappointing. I haven't seen a single mask. They're doing these 360. We've done about 360 mediums since we finished easies now. Amassed quite a solid number of master clues though. Hopefully those will be a little bit more exciting. We'll see. Moving into the final 50 that we've racked up. I had a lot of checkered shirts. There we go, dude. Sheet mask is done. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Oh, oh. I was losing a lot of hope right there, but oh, we are one slot away. Oh, that's so exciting. I know it doesn't sound like it, but that's... I do apologize if you're able to hear my cats in the background. They're going a little haywire. Hopefully they'll calm down after I finish this up here. Or before would be pretty nice so that they don't cause a bunch of background noise. Final 20. I'm gonna keep that one. I meant to reroll. That's okay. Last 10. Oh, excuse me. Whew. Like I said, I'm not feeling great at the moment. I think my allergies are kind of acting up, but so at least I'm not sick. But so I don't like sniffling over the recording. And our final reroll. Unfortunate, but So far, this is huge that we got another mask down. We are just a single mask away now. So let me go knock out these last 150 or so, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I have another almost 175 mediums to go through. We have about 150 clues between hards, elites, and masters to do as well, so I can still downgrade my hards and elites to get more mediums, but hopefully we won't have to do that. I have a bunch of reroll tokens that I'm going to try to use up right here at the beginning. I'm hoping that ever since that last opening that we're going to get very lucky. Of course we get a briefcase. Right, so let me use these really quickly. I know this is going to be very entertaining as I'm actually redeeming my tokens, but we got to do it. We got to do it. Because basically I got an extra like 18 or something with rerolls. I guess I could have kept that for the reroll token, but it's okay. It's okay. Feeling a little better since the last recording. Obviously for you guys it's just like a couple minutes difference, but it's the wonderful season. Alright, so we got our 5 rerolls there. Burn through these. That's a nice one. Too bad I'm not keeping it. Alright, well we'll take that. Is that... That's decent. It's decent. Alright, so I got 4 more rerolls here. We're literally just looking for a bat mask. That's all I want. And I think it's like a 1 in 1200, 1 in 1100, somewhere around there. Man, I'm really hoping it oh nice, we got a master clue. Okay, so 170 without reroll tokens. So let's burn through these. Obviously we have the rerolls as we go as well. I think once all is said and done, I have a little over 200 chances, I guess. Not including every like roll chance within the clue itself, but we got pretty high hopes since that last opening, so I'm really hoping this is the last time that I actually have to deal with mediums. I don't mind them because I've actually gotten like the muscle memory now down for them. I guess it's not a whole lot that you got to practice on to actually get the few steps done, but like I said, I think I was doing roughly somewhere about 45 to 50 of them an hour. I think that's fairly fast. Really don't know what the average solve time is. I'm keeping that. Ranger boots. I doubt anybody that plays old school would have watched my videos anyway, but they would probably be crying on the inside if they saw that. Gotta keep our fingers crossed. Gotta keep our fingers crossed. 130 clues left. Caskets. Same thing, I guess. Little master coming in. I'm hoping that by the time I'm done with the hards and elites, we got about 100 masters or so to open. That would be nice. Or to solve. That's another master. Nice. I've got this funny feeling that we got really lucky with those last like 200 or so that we opened on getting an animal mask. I got this really bad feeling that I'm gonna hit a duplicate next, but I would love to have these done. Then we can move on to something a little bit more challenging. I think I might take a break from clues after this episode, or at least after I finish mediums. If I don't end up getting it from these ones, I think we're gonna take a break regardless, but we'll have to amass another collection of mediums, because I don't think I'm gonna bother downgrading all of the ones that I have left over into mediums just to try to roll for this bat mask. We're keeping that. We've made a decent amount of money from all these mediums too, and the easies. The easies I actually made a decent amount from. I was actually thoroughly surprised. I gotta say, I'm very happy with how this series has been going so far. I think it's gotten a little bit more traction from the collection log series, which I don't know if that's because of like YouTube tags, or if it's just the concept itself, or maybe it's just the logs that I was finishing that was actually getting me a decent amount of attention. But I've been happy doing this series versus the collection log one. I mean, it's all basically the exact same thing at this point. I've just been adding in the completionist recs and such. Eventually, I'm gonna go through and do the an achievement episode and get through some of the easier achievements. Knock those out. Almost down to 50 more here. So I haven't seen another animal mask yet. A lot of what are those called? Pith helmets or something, right? What are those things called? It's gonna drive me nuts. Pith helmets. My luck, somehow I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. Alright, we are moving into the final 50 caskets. Come on. Yeah, we'll reroll it. Like I said, anything over 2? Holy jeez, look at that. Almost a 4 mil casket for mediums. Whew. Definitely taking that one. But yeah, that last opening, I was giving up hope on like the last, what, 20 or 30 or some odd. And that's when the animal mask finally popped up. So hopefully we'll hit that stroke of luck again. Jagex, be kind. Down to last 25. Oh, I hate to give up hope so early on. Not that I'd necessarily be giving up hope, but because we actually did make progress, which I'm still overjoyed about and keeping that as a master. But to have this done in one single episode would be, not a single episode, but like within this series would be great. Final 10. Or else I'm going to send the letter to Jagex telling them that this is unfair and that they need to figure out what's wrong with my account. Final 3. We'll get one more reroll. That is terribly unfortunate, but that's okay. We are still missing the exact same animal mask. So we're still missing the bat. We almost have like double-digit duplicates on everything in this medium log now. I think the average completion for medium logs is like 1800. I've now completed 1550. So again, wasn't really assuming that we were gonna actually do it this time, but I'm still happy with that. We are so close now, guys. One mask left to go. Everyone, please praise the RNG gods and lend me some luck. Next week, the plan is to tackle some more PVM goals, specifically Zuck. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you want to follow along on my journey, feel free to visit my social accounts linked in the description. If you have any suggestions on a future grind or ideas on how I can make the series better, please leave them in the comment section down below. Thank you guys again. This has been another edition of Completing RuneScape.